What's up YouTube, I'm Frankie and today I'm going to tell you why I chose a 6-speed manual transmission rather than the sought-after 6-speed DSG transmission that Volkswagen offers. Really what we want to get down to is why I chose a manual car over a DSG. So let's first talk about the DSG transmission. So the DSG transmission is tremendously different than a lot of other automatic transmissions because it is a dual clutch, which allows it to do things that other transmissions can't. And what I mean by that is a normal transmission goes sequentially from first to fifth or sixth gear, how many gears that it has, and vice versa. Whereas a dual clutch transmission allows the transmission to skip gears. So here's an example for you. As driving down the road, let's say you needed to pick up for some reason or just because you wanted to. In a normal automatic transmission, when you push the gas, there's a delay that you usually feel before the car actually starts to move. So the transmission's like, okay, let's go fourth, third, second, let's go. And a DSG transmission allows you to say, okay, let me put the gas down. We're in fourth gear, fifth gear, whatever gear that you're in. We want to go faster. It skips the gears in between and it goes to the gear that it needs to go into. So you lose the entire delay that a normal automatic transmission is going to have, which means that when you want to go fast, you get to go fast. All right, so now let's compare that to a manual transmission. In a manual transmission, you can skip as many gears as you want. So what that means, let's say that you want to go from sixth gear to second gear, you can definitely do that. Obviously, you don't want to blow your engine by going past the maximum RPMs that it can go. But the idea is that if you need to change to a lower gear, it's a lot faster than if you're trying to do that in an automatic, which is why a lot of manual cars are sought after when you're looking for performance. But now with so many advancements in technology, there are a lot of car companies, especially exotic car companies, that are making their vehicles automatic rather than manual. It's really hard for a person to compete with a machine at that point when the machine can do the same thing as the person. So in essence, the DSG transmission of the Volkswagen is actually going to be faster than the manual version of the same car. So now you might be wondering why I chose a manual car rather than the Volkswagen DSG transmission if it's so great. Well, myself personally, I don't just do it for the performance or different things like that. The reason why I chose it is because I really feel like I'm driving. I don't feel like I'm on autopilot driving down the street. Now there are very few circumstances where I'm like, I really wish I had an automatic, and the number one time I say that is whenever I'm in stop and go traffic. Whenever I'm in stop and go traffic, I literally want to just go off-roading and say screw everybody else. And it's not necessarily because of the traffic, but it's more so because I'm on and off the clutch, on and off the clutch, on and off the clutch. My clutch is very light on this car because it is still the stock clutch that comes with the Volkswagen GLI, but it still sucks to do that a couple hundred times in probably a 30-minute period while you're just waiting in traffic. So if you drive a manual car, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So long story short, I chose a manual car because I really enjoy actually driving my car. It is the most fun you can ever have being on a switchback road with a manual transmission. You literally feel like you're one with the car, and that is really why I chose a manual car over the DSG transmission. But with that being said, I do appreciate you guys watching my video. I hope this really helps you with what you're trying to decide if you're looking to buy a new car, or even if you have one of the others so you know what the differences are between the two. So today's shout out is Eddie. Eddie, I do appreciate you supporting my channel by putting that sticker on your car. Also, if you guys are looking for FrankieGisMe stickers, go to FrankieGisMe.com. They're completely free, so make sure you grab as many as you can. Also, there is a new design, so if you guys are looking for something other than the Panda, you can now get the Mark 6 Jetta GLI. Don't forget to follow me on my social media as well at FrankieGisMe. You can find me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for watching another video by FrankieGisMe, and I'm out.